Hello everybody, I'm Grizzly. I'm a dork. Hello everybody, I'm Grizzly Adam, and welcome back to Regrowth. Cause these snorkels look so silly. They look kind of cool, but they also look kind of silly. Like, you can tell what they are. Like, you can tell that they're snorkel-y sort of things. But anyways, that's not what we need to worry ourselves with. So we are back. This mod pack is where my goal is to restore life to the earth. Holy squids! See those guys pop in? Just poof! Just poof! How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? I think I see 9. 9 squids? Anyways, that is not what we need to worry ourselves with. So I have some good news and some bad news. Which one do you want to hear first? Okay, yeah, the bad news. I personally, I don't necessarily like hearing the bad news first, but I prefer to hear the bad news first, because if you hear the bad news first, it's like, oh, now you're a little sad. And then when you hear the good news, you're like, oh, that cool, yay, and then you feel better and stuff. But if you hear the good news first, you're like, oh, cool, and then you hear the bad news, and you're like, oh, well, that sucks. Yeah, if you think about that, then you're sad, you know. So I like to hear the bad news, and then, then hear the good news, because then you end on a high note. Anyways, so bad news. I've recorded none of it. Okay, that's the bad news. I recorded none of it. The good news is I have done a lot of work between last episode and this episode. So I'm going to give you a grand tour, and we're going to take a look. Okay, so first off, I made a bridge. I made a bridge crossing from my little area over to this little island. I plan on expanding this out. You can kind of see the little template I've laid out for expansion. Okay. That's number 3 up there. We'll head on over there. Oh my goodness! There's the roof! Yeah, so I went through and I leveled or dug up my whole entire base, basically. I went through and I just I went 2 blocks away from the wall, stepped it up 2 blocks, stepped it up 2 blocks, you can see how it is. So there's a lot of torches, but it's because I had my torch grid, and then I also wanted to put torches in the corners and one in the middle. So there's a lot of torches. I'll end up fixing that later. I'll do something to make it so that I don't need to have as many torches, or at least it aesthetically looks better, even with still having a bunch. So yeah, I dug this up. The reason why I did this is because my whole base, it was underground, and now it's kind of more on the surface, right? I think I can end up doing some cool things with it like this. I've already got some plans, because this right here, this wing, is my crops. I got some ideas for what I want to do with this part on the surface. I haven't quite figured out this part yet, but I'll think of something. But I do have a plan for this. Okay? The next thing is I have been farming. Oh, dang it. Why aren't you done? Farming some trees. I'll step back a little bit. I put a bar across the top, otherwise these things get just crazy big. And so that way they only grow to such height. And then I can go through with my axe, or hatchet, and tear them down, and I get a good amount of wood. And I end up making a gain on the amount of the amount of saplings I get from it. There's 10 saplings there, and I think I average like 17 saplings, so I make a gain of 7. Okay. Yeah, epic music for epic tree farm. Oh, yes. Come here, I'm supposed to kill you. Come here, you jerk. Oh, yes. Oh, amazing. Oh, that was amazing. Thank you, Enderman. I needed to kill you. Perfect, let's turn that quest in right now. Oh, sweet. Oh, yes. Rewards, we get an ender pearl. We will claim this. We get... Sweet. Awesome. That was not part of my plan, but hey, it worked. Sweet. Okay. So let me continue on this way. We got 2 ender pearls now. This is pretty much all still the same. I ended up making a spruce bookcase, and it counted for this quest, the bound and print. Counted as the oak. Probably because it's still with vanilla blocks, as opposed to I made one with the autumn, and so it didn't count it. Next thing I need is a bookbinder, which uses paper and string correctly. Yeah, and I only have 1 piece of string. I need to kill some spiders. This is basically the same. Oh, I made this thing. It's a compost bin. Let's not look at that. I made a compost bin. What I can do is I can take all the seeds. I can take other organic. If you hover over this, you can see things you can stick in, like bread, wheat, potatoes, carrots. Basically organic things. I can stick it in here and I make compost. I needed a way to get rid of all my seeds without just tossing them. At least this way, it goes to something. Oh, what are these even used for? Trowels, swamp saplings, garden soil, tall pine sapling, tall birch. Interesting. Yeah, so it doesn't really go to anything. It's not too fancy. I'll talk about that in a second. Let me drop these off. Oh, so we got 5 ender pearls now. I end up getting a miniature heart. I was running around and killed a skeleton and got that. We'll go with that after this. So if you look, I has no crops. Yeah, I have no more crops. So you might be asking why? Why don't you? What happened? Weren't you you know, having them in there and stuff? Well, yes, I did. And the reason why I have no crops is because they're all right there. Now, if you pause the video about 2 seconds ago, you'll see what's gonna happen. Or you can just wait and I'll give you the grand reveal. So I have stuff here, actually. I actually have perfect 10s. I have perfect 10s and everything. Everything that I have. So, yeah. I have this, and I want to replant in a different order than I did last time. I want to put potatoes and carrots here. I want to put wheat here. Sugar cane in these. Oh, I'm 1 sugar cane short now. Cause I was using it for a quest, but I'll swap it for a seed because I have extra seeds. So yeah, I have perfect 10s in. We'll let it be. I have perfect 10s in these things, so that is super exciting. They will grow super fast. They will provide me with lots of stuff. 4 things apiece. Oh, oops, I swapped these. That's okay, I don't care. They will provide me 4 things apiece once they're fully grown. So, and then they'll expand. Because there are perfect 10s already, they will expand to the surrounding areas as 10s. So yeah, pretty awesome. I still need to, I think I showed you guys, Life of the World? Yeah, basically in Life of the World, they ask you to make other things, basically mutate for Belladon Mandrake, wheat and sugarcane, pumpkin and carrots make, or potatoes and carrots make pumpkins. So we will work through this later, but I want to get my fields full. Eventually I'm going to knock out these walls and expand it out a little bit. Just now is not that time. And again, I have a plan for the ceiling. And yeah, that's pretty much going to do that. Let's come over here. This is the main point. This is the main thing I left you guys on last episode. Is there any quests I need to turn in? 3 quests available for completion. I think it's this one? Nope. Embraces. Okay, yeah. 5 quests with unclaimed rewards. 5 unclick, yeah, 5 quests. Okay. So I've done them. I haven't turned them in, as you can see. But let's go through each of them before I do so. So the better barrel, it can only hold. Here, I'm gonna use the cracked sand as my examples. So the better barrel, it can hold 1 type of item, but it can hold 64 stacks of it. So how many does one of these hold? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6 times 9. Oops, my calculator's messed up. 6 times 9. 54. Okay? So a double chest holds 54 stacks. A single chest holds whatever half of that is. 27. 27 stacks, or you can do 64 stacks. And then all you have to do is just right-click it in. You just keep holding right-click and it'll put it in. You get 28 stacks of 64 units. If it's like water bottle, snowballs, which stack up to 16, it'll be that many stacks of 16. So on and so forth. And also you can see at the top, it says how many maximum items can be held. And then structural level upgrade slots. You can upgrade the better barrels to hold more stacks. So, yeah. You can left click to pull out a stack. Shift left click to pull out 1 at a time. Let's turn it to daytime real quick. I don't like having the wolf howling. Okay. It'll howl less, I think, in the daytime. But anyways, so that's the better barrel. That's basically how they work. They're pretty cool. I like them. If you have a lot of stuff, they're really good. This one, spruce drawers, there are different versions of it. I can have, 2 slots. I can have a 1 slot, 2 slot, or a 4 slot. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you basically, it's similar to a Java barrel. You can put it in. But you don't have to put the same item in both of them. I could put wheat in the other. So, as you can see, I'm filled up on sand because it can only hold, I think, like 16 stacks? Something like that. Like 16 stacks of each. So it's not, in my opinion, not as good. I believe you can upgrade it, because if I go into drawers. Yeah, so we got 32 stacks per drawer, 16 stacks per drawer, 8 stacks per drawer. But then I believe you can, increase storage to, that many times its base value. Shows fill level. You can, these are upgrades and stuff, but it also has upgrades. What does it take to make one of these? Obsidian, okay, how much does it take to make? Okay, so it's upgrade template, so 2 times. Okay, so it takes iron, gold, obsidian, diamond, emerald. This one, it shows full storage. Okay, so it's a status upgrade. Okay, so the keep associated items when empty, that's kind of cool because it allows you to, let's say I take all my wheat out, then it'll still say it's wheat there, and so I don't end up accidentally putting something different in there. So you can upgrade them similar to this. They just don't have as much starting holding space, but it has a little bit better in the fact that you can have like 4 things. Let's say you have, you know, sand, red sand, and cracked sand. You know, you could, and maybe like sandstone or glass or something. You can have these 4 things in, you know, 4 spots, depending on what you have in there. Okay? So then you got the basic chest. The reason why I have this basic chest here is actually because of the next one. The improved chest. This is improved stone. Doesn't really look like it has, you know, a whole lot of specialness to it. It's a normal size as a regular chest. However, you can recolor the top of this, and you can have like, you know, you can make a double chest. You can also, instead of having to make trap chests, you could, you know, have, you know, them right next to each other. You can color code them, so on and so forth. They're okay. I'm not a big fan of them from what I can tell so far. One of the things I had to make was I had to make this, and then I had to make an upgrade. So let me grab this basic upgrade, pick this guy up, and then what you do, because one of the things is it says is, oh, I have so many chests, I want to turn them into this. So, oops, okay. It's like, I have so many chests, I want to turn them into these. What do I do? Well, you stick basically one of these in here, you stick the basic upgrade in here, and you make a stone chest converter. Problem is, it uses the chest. It consumes it. But then I can go, oops, left click, shift left click, shift right click. There you go, shift right click, and it'll turn a basic chest into a stone chest. Hooray! Now my chest that was here is now here, and that chest that was here is now gone. I'm not a big fan of these. These are kind of cool. Compartments. These compartments are kind of cool. So this is what they look like. Basically, it looks like a chest with 4 sides, but you right click on it and you have these compartments. So I kind of went through, you can change these icons to whatever, you know, I want to change it to, oh no, right there. Change it so you can kind of coordinate what you want. Things stay where they are. It has a little bit more storage than obviously a normal chest. Not quite as much as, well, let me see, 5 by 5 is 25. Normally it's 27, so it's short by 2. But it took 4 chests to make this, so it's short a little bit, but the density is pretty good. And you can, you know, let's say I want this to be my food chest. I could have bread. I could have seeds, wheat, bread, and then in this game you can turn wheat into flour. So I could have, you know, seeds, wheat, flour, bread. There you go. I could do that all in one spot, which is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I do kind of like the compartment one. Personally, I love the Java barrels, so I'm probably gonna stick with these the most when I have stuff. Plus, you know, you can still see what's inside of it. It has a really good number on the top. Like, see, you hover over this. It doesn't tell you how much is in it. It does tell you a little bit at the top, but it doesn't tell you. out of how many and stuff. This one, it tells you how many, you know, items you can hold max, stuff like that. So I personally am going to probably go with the, if I do, oh, it went, yep, just right click or press and hold the right hand and everything goes in. I personally am probably going to stick with the barrels. I might use some compartments. I'm not going to use these things. So let's turn these in. So better chest, I get some more. Swapsies. Basically I had to make this guy and then make this guy and get more chests. Barrels. We get a barrel hammer and some stickers. Yeah, single type, but can hold very large volume. Plus, I like the look of them. Drawing from experience. Drawers. They're okay. This is the 2x2. I'll show you. I'll just show you the 2x2. Yeah, so, again, like I mentioned a second ago, I could do this, this. I don't, just pretend this is actually actual glass. So I could do glass, cracked, sand, and red sand. I could do that. And that's all like the sand products or whatever. So I could do that. And it does have, you know, graphical. It doesn't quite have the number. It does have number in the, what am I looking at, Wyla thing at the top. It's okay. I may use the drawers as well. But yeah, I'm not gonna end up I'm probably not gonna use these. So cool, but sure. Oh, actually, I will show you though. You know, they don't connect. This one looks like it says it's birchwood panels, birchwood planks, and lime. So you could really get customized with these, which is cool, but I don't know. Hold on. Okay. Okay, that was a surprise sneeze. A little less surprise than the other day, but still a surprise. Oh great, now they don't stack. Oh great, now they don't stack. Perfect. That's exactly what I need. Not really. Yeah, drawers will be okay. Let's see. Let's pick this up. Yeah, and they pop things out like normal. This will pop things out when you break it. So will this one. I may use these. You have to use a pickaxe and not a axe, so that's kind of interesting. Wait, did I not get... Oh, I didn't turn that one in. Get 7 more. That's cool. That's cool. I wasn't able to make the bag. I need a lot of string. I don't have a lot of string. Portable storage, the dolly. The dolly allows you to pick up chests, pick up barrels. I don't know if you can pick those up. But you can pick up things and you can move them around. It's like, oh, I have a ton of cracked sand. I want to move it right here. And you just pick it up and you move right there without having to break it, without having to worry about making a mess or anything. So I can't make one right now because you need iron, and I have no metals. I have no metals. So yeah, no way I'm making those. I'm just gonna drop this all off in here for now. I will clean it up later. Just toss this stuff. Actually, I'm going to, because I do like these. Boink. There you go. Cracked sand. All my sand is in there. Not in here anymore. So basically took 2 chests, put it into 1, and I still have extra space. See, I really like these. The density of large items, or large amount of items, is so good. I may make one for my cobble. If I don't make one for my cobble, I'll at least probably use one of these. The drawers. Because then I can stick it down and I can put cobble. Or I can put stone, cobblestone, and maybe like these bricks when I'm tearing things apart. So, yeah. So that was kind of my very quick quick as in it took me like 20 minutes. But quick review of the different, oop, I punched you. The different storage options available in this mod pack. They're okay. This one is probably my favorite. These ones are okay. They're very situational, and same with these. These are also very situational. So we'll probably see more of them in the future, where I have them set up and I have like an array on the wall and stuff. So that's how that's gonna go. Is there anything else I wanted to do real quick before the end of the episode? Let's see. Not. Oh yes, there was. I want to make these two things. So Horn of the Wild and a Day Bloom. I don't think I read through these. So a sound solution: collecting long grass and flowers by hand is starting to get annoying. Lexia Botania describes a horn that, when sound, encourages nearby plants to uproot themselves. Seemed like it might be worth making. And these flowers use the energy of the sun to concentrate mana into a more tangible form, which you believe you should be able to manipulate. So we need a Day Bloom and a Horn of the Wild. Okay? So Horn of the Wild. It's living wood and a pasture seed. So we shall living wood and a pasture seed. Looks like we can just make this in a crafting bench. Boink. Horn of the Wild. I wonder if it has durability. That's the one question I have, but we'll mess with that in a second. What do we get for this? We get floral fertilizer and bone meal. Oh, cool. We get both. Nice. Sunshine and lollipops. We're going to make a Day Bloom. This, if I remember correctly, is made in the Petal Apothecary. So we need 2 mystical yellow, an orange, and a light blue. Okay? So we come over here. I have yellow, light blue, and orange. Turn all of these into its petals. We only need one of these and one of these. Okay, and then you need a seed to finalize it. We need some water. Boink. Water. Okay, so toss these guys in. Toss that in. Toss that in. Yep, looks good. And boing! As I expected that time. Daybreaker. Hey! Where are my fireworks? Those jerks. Well, anyways, we got a Day Bloom. That's cool. And we get 5 Day Blooms and 5... Oh, we get pick one. Oh. How are nightshades made? Black, black, gray, and purple. How many do I have? Okay, that's black. So black, black. So that gives me, it basically gives me 2. Do I have gray and do I have purple? I have plenty of purple. About gray. Was it light gray? Oh, there's gray itself. Probably doesn't matter then. It technically was just gray. Okay, so I can make 2 of those. The yellow ones are the ones that I'm short on. So I'm going to pick the Day Bloom. Cool. That opens up spreading the love and the wonderful world. Let me read through this. Okay. This living wood seems to be able to channel and direct mana around the world in ways you never thought would have been. You never would have thought possible. Shush, plane. Shush. And the living rock hoards mana directed at, only releasing it under the direction of wood. And the living rock hoards mana directed at, only release. I don't understand what that means. But anyways, diluted mana pool and a mana spreader. Lexi Botanica will try and trick you as to the recipe of the mana spreader. NEI is your friend. Okay. And again, we get to pick one. Okay. Huh. And then, what a wonderful world. Lexia Botania mentions a wand which lets you see the flow of mana more clearly. It sounds like it will be useful for making your Botania systems. Make sure your botanical systems are working. More floral fertilizer. Okay, so we need a wand of the forest. And we need these things. So I will get that ready for next episode, and we will dive into the Lexia Botania stuff. Before I end this episode, I want to sleep. Sleep. Okay, we're back up. I want to try out this Horn of the Wild. Get our sword out. Maybe badness around. Yep, there's a couple zombies. There's a witch. She's a witch! She turned me into a newt. It got better. Oh, Enderman. Okay, so here's some stuff right here. Let's just see what happens. Oh! Oh, that was cool. And has no durability. Or yeah. Oh, that's cool. Oh, stay away from the Enderminy. He will wreck you. Oh, that is so nice. That's cool. And I hear you. Oh. I hear the spider and I want the spider. I just don't see the spider. Are you down here? No? That's water. There's a cave down there that I'm not seeing. I just don't want to get too close to you. Oh, does it work with trees? If this works with trees, I will be the happiest person in the world. Please work with trees. Oh boy. Come here. Come here, you beautiful tree. No. Dang it. It didn't work. It kind of sounds cool. But, oh, what's that? Oh, cool. Ender fragment and an ender pearl. Sweet. Okay, well, that's gonna do it for today. That's cool, I like that. I bet there's better uses for this. I just haven't quite figured out what it's... Wow, that's loud. And it goes far too. Yeah, it goes all the way over there. Like when I was standing there. It's got a pretty good radius. Anyways, I'll probably figure out a better use for this later. Maybe if I get like some... I got some good bone meal now. I could probably like bone meal the ground or... Here, let's do this real quick. Floral fertilizer. Oops. I plop one of these on the ground. Boing. Oh, hey, look, a yellow one. Sweet. I can just do that. Granted, I still have to walk around and grab them. Or I could do that. Swap these like that. That's cool. That's cool. I like that. And then I can just run around and collect it all. Nice. Okay, I can dig it. Shush. I think there's a cave right there, honestly. Like, I hear a lot of sounds coming from over there. I think there's a cave. But anyways, so that's cool. That allows me to get a lot of flowers pretty quickly instead of having to run around and break them every time. Cool. Get any new ones? Oop. Sure, we'll put the petals in there. Okay, so I got some more yellows. That's cool. So I might go for the nightshades next time then, because we have 6 day blooms. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry I kind of dragged this on a little bit. I wanted to test that out and see how it was. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Bye-bye.